Okay, so we're gonna make two different designs for the mandalas that we're gonna make. You can see this is the project that we are creating. Okay, this is the front of it. It will sit like this. There are coils down on the side that will help it stay upright and it won't roll. But there is a design on each side. Okay, you can see the bottom is still waxed, but these are really nice when they're done. Okay, so you have a worksheet that's going to help you get this symmetrical. This is very similar to the box project where we carved the exact same thing in each box. Okay, and so when you repeat that, it creates a pattern. Same thing with this. This is just a circular thing. So I've given you a worksheet that has 12 sections in it, so you can see that, how they're divided into like pie pieces. Okay, and then I've also given you one where it has circles inside of it. So what I want you to do is divide this into 4 levels, okay, 4 layers. And you don't need to do this with the protractor now because I put it in here. I'm hoping this will help people make even better designs, okay? We'll see how it goes. With these 4 layers, the first center layer is connected, but all the other ones are not. We're not just making like a bullseye, okay? We're trying to make designs that are going to radiate out from the center, okay? So when I say layers, I've colored these different colors so you can see like this is my first layer, this is my second, this is my third, this is my fourth. Okay, and they are different. This one is only 1 thickness. Okay, this one is 2, this one is 3. So I'm giving myself different places to draw in. Okay, and then I decided I was going to connect all of this in the center. So you can see like this is what the center of this part would end up looking like. Okay, it's best to have this like shaded in. I'm using a marker. You wouldn't have to use a marker. You could use just your pencil. Okay, but this at least allows you to really see what it's going to look like, as opposed to before it was a lot harder to distinguish what shape it was going to be. Okay, so when you're doing this, we are drawing different pieces like inside of these. You should have, since we have 12 pie pieces, you should have 12 in each section from here on out. Okay, so this one's all connected. I could have had like a cutout section in the center of that if I wanted, but you don't have to. For me, I was drawing this and I'm using the lines that are on here to help me draw the same thing over and over, because everything that's in this piece should be in this one, and this one, and this one. Okay, and so since I have these divided, I'm connecting this part, right, this corner to this corner, and I'm going like halfway down. Okay, so this should make it really easy for you to be able to draw the same thing in each one, just over and over again. Okay, and then the same thing, I went ahead and kept this part the same right here, but then I had pieces that went this way. Okay, so we're trying to make the exact same thing in each box, and by coloring this part in, you'll see better like what this is going to look like. These are going to be the pieces that pop out. I'm just going to do a section of this just so you can see what I mean. But these are different shapes, so these are not all connected. Okay, and this would look different if these were the sections that you colored. Okay, that would be a possibility as well. For the next one, I had pieces like this. Okay, that went around. Okay, so I know that they're going in the center of those. I know that they're halfway down. Okay, and if you were using a pencil, that would make it a lot easier to erase. Okay, so that's probably what I would suggest in the beginning. Okay, so kind of up to you on what you want these pieces to look like. You can, if you wanted to, all of these were done right inside the pie piece. Okay, so like in this section and in this section, but if you wanted to shift that, you could shift from like here to here and like shift that pie piece over to where you were drawing something in the center. Okay, so I could have something that like offsets what I have down here. So that's kind of up to you on what you want to create. Okay, but this would give me something in the center of these instead of having them lined up with these pieces. So that would look different because this would be like here and this one would be right on top of it. Okay, so you can see how if you shift them over and you still do like halfway through, then you can get kind of a design that's twisted and you might like that more. Okay, so we want to come up with something. You want to fill in the whole thing. You want to shade in the whole thing of 2 of these. Okay, and the reason we're doing 2, you learn a lot from the first one. Okay, and so you can apply what you learned to the second one. The nice thing about this is since we've made one, you're going to need quite a few of these to make this project. But we will just take them to the copy machine and copy them 3 or 4 times so you don't have to redraw it over and over again. Okay, you will have the piece replicated so then you can replicate it on your pot.